Welcome to Inside the Huddle on the Muskies Sports Network with Muskingum head football coach Logan, your #1 source for all the latest news on the Fighting Muskies. Coach, a difficult loss up at Mount Union, #2 ranked team in the country on Saturday night. After watching the film, being there, are there some positives that you and the staff were able to take out of that game?
Yeah, I think we're always going to try to find some positives, and there were. Up front offensively, we saw a couple things we liked, and mostly we come away from that game looking at kids who finished the game and kept fighting and kind of persevered a little bit. But there were some things that we thought were better maybe than week one, and we'll continue to work on the things that weren't.
A tough experience going up there playing at Mount Union Stadium at night. For the younger kids on the team, what kind of experience was this for them?
Well, I think I think we gauge, and I think everybody probably in Division III kind of gauge their program on how well they do with playing out some of the better teams in our conference. And for us, we still get a ways to go. But, we played some young kids that I think it was an eye-opener for defensively at times. We had 3 young freshman linebackers playing in there and a couple kids in the secondary. And, our right tackle on offense, Sam Lucas. And, so it was a new experience. The pace of the game, the speed of the game, Saturday is probably different than what they've ever experienced.
This week the Muskies are going to host nationally ranked Baldwin Wallace, another very tough team in our league. What kind of team are the Yellow Jackets?
Well, they're going to come in with probably a great deal of excitement, just coming off a win against their arch rival and John Carroll, and beat them at John Carroll. I think they haven't done that since 1998. So they're going to come in with a little bit of momentum. Hopefully overlook the Muskies, but they got a nice team offensively. They put some points on the board. And defensively, they got a group of kids that are returning that played on last year, minus a couple very good defensive ends, but a lot of experience, and they're playing pretty well right now.
Now 2 games under the belt for the Muskies, and the 2 deep starting to take shape a little better. What will the defense have to do to slow down BW?
Well, I think the things that we didn't do last week against Mount, just in terms of assignments, we got to get better at, and knowing where our fits are for linebackers and getting to where you need to be, and a little bit of communication, I think, from maybe some of our younger kids. But we got to be able to contain their quarterback. They have a nice little running game, and they got a couple wideouts that I think they feel pretty highly about. So they're going to pose a little bit different problem for us than what Mount did, because you had to defend the whole field with those guys. And for us, hopefully, we do a little bit better job of containing them from tackle to tackle.
BW also will bring to town here a strong-looking defense. What will the Muskies need to do on offense to move the ball?
Well, we got to continue to find ways to move the ball, not to reinvent the wheel, but to get better at what we're doing up front, and to do a little bit better job of blocking on the perimeter. That's an area that we got to greatly improve on, and so we're going to talk to our guys about that and work hard at it this week.
We talk about it every week. This week, no different. What will Muskingum have to do to be successful against Baldwin Wallace?
Well, we're going to have to do a better job offensively. We looked at our film against Mountain and saw some things in there that we liked, and continue to get better at those things. But we got to play air-free offense. Not turn the thing over, not get punts blocked. And I thought the one bright spot maybe against Mount Union is there were some good things that happened in our kicking game, and containing the kid on their kickoff returns and punt returns is nationally ranked. I thought our kids did a pretty good job with that, and got some young kids on our punt coverage thing that are going to continue to get better. So there were some bright spots in our kicking game for Saturday, and so we'll continue to work on that. But it's playing air-free offense. It's not giving them a short field, and it's not giving up big passes down the middle of the field and down the sideline, and making them earn everything that they get, and I'm sure they're going to do the same to us.
Coach, thank you for joining me on Inside the Huddle, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Tom.